This will not be a long one. I always say that. I just feel like running my mouth for a quick minute. And I was just thinking, how many people really just appreciate the beauty of the world, the clouds in the sky, uh, the blue oceans, the green trees, the flowers, the stars, the existence of other people. I just appreciate it. And I'm just happy to be alive. Um, and I'm gonna do just a little speaking. Uh, I come on to YouTube and I really try to listen to people, but there's so many people that I think are drowned in misery and pain that everything's a problem. When do you think about what is right, what is good, what is worth living for? And just being alive in itself is the experience that you need to live for. I live to see. I live to see other people smile. I live to see uh, the sun. I love it. I love to see people hug each other. I love to see like the Fourth of July in America. It just happened, and I just love to see families light firecrackers and be happy and be merry and converse with each other. And it's such a beautiful thing. So sometimes I'm just perplexed by the preponderance, by the large amount and volume of negativity that permeates the YouTube. And from afar, I listen, I do, and I'm like, man, what about just being happy, man? I appreciate being able to talk to you. I appreciate you giving me information I didn't know before. That's what I look at. That's what I search for. So sometimes I really avoid a lot of stuff. Like I don't, even though I know a lot of people, you guys resonate with negative topics and negativity and saying stuff bad about people. That's just not me. Trust me, I get angry. I get sad, but not how most people do. It's more, I'm happy in my own world, and I don't want people to I don't want a convergence into my world. I don't want you to come with the problems of how you feel into my world. And a lot of problems are not real problems. Oh, they didn't say hi to me. People don't say hi to me all the time. Dude, I don't get sad about that. Oh, they didn't invite me to the party. I thought they only appreciated me. I saw him or her hugging her, and oh, you can't do that. Listen, you can't own other people. A lot of stuff just blows me away. I understand you were programmed to believe a certain thing and you think a certain way. So now you live in this world that people are phony. People can't be honest. And I'm not saying uh, you can be honest without being mean and disrespectful, but a lot of things people get offended by is just because you choose to get offended. You choose to get mad. And I really don't choose to get mad. I choose to stay happy. Man, I choose to listen for all you vegans out there. I love steak. I'm gonna eat one. But for all you plant lovers, I love plants. You can't eat plants, just eat meat. I'm joking. Listen, I'm just making jokes. But a lot of people gotta understand. Life is a circle. You got to consume organic to fuel yourself. So death equals life, and it's a circle that you're going to have to live in. So I'm appreciative of existence because without somebody's life or somebody's death or something's death or life, I wouldn't be. And I can't get angry about that. It's going to always be people who want to do less and win, and people who want to do more and win. And there's some people are going to win, some people are going to lose. It's the simplicity of inequality that is I should say entropy within the universe that happens. So no matter what, there's always going to be some loss. We wish that it was a perfect system, but it's not. However, I don't let the system not being perfect not let me appreciate what's going on in life, because life is a wonderful, beautiful thing. I appreciate that people are diverse. I appreciate that people are not like me. I'm appreciative of the people who are angry because I can learn I don't want to be like that. I'm appreciative of the people who are happy and who have achieved whatever they wanted to achieve because it's like a motivation to me. Like, wow, you've done it, so maybe I can do it too. So that's how I look at life. I just look at um being happy in my soul and with me and sharing that. And it's a lot of people because of their lack of connection don't know how to maintain happiness. And I'm sorry for you, but you got to always think if people don't want to be around you, why is that? That's a question you should ask yourself. Why don't people want to be around me? Or why don't I want to be around people? If I'm not happy with my life, what can I do to make my life happy? What goal do I need to reach? Listen, all of you are beautiful and special, and all of you have some type of talent. You may not know what it is. You may not even notice it because this is normal to you. Like my ability to think. I'm really quick with absorbing information. And when I pay attention, I really don't miss stuff. And my memory is pretty great. I think, at least I believe so. So to me, it's normal. But people say, damn, you remember that? How do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know. It just works like that. So a lot of people don't understand how stuff doesn't affect me because I'm trust me, I'm biased and we're all subjective, but I can step outside myself to control it and become extremely as objective as possible to understand what's going on in whatever system that I'm observing. And to me, almost everything is a pattern. It may look disorganized, but if you really think about it, everything works in a certain way. It's always if you drop a glass, it's going to break, and you could drop every type of glass, it's going to break unless it's made out of some type of material that can break. And why is that? Because the formula has been changed. The elements that make up the composition of the thing, the chemical construction is not the same as something else, and that's why it's not breaking. But that's something that you can connect to a pattern. So I'm going off on a tangent, but still, the beauty of that, the beauty of stuff being the way it is, the beauty of life it's just crazy. It's just trying to understand everything will blow you away. But when you sit back and stop worrying about some of the stuff that's going to happen, people. Okay, now I'm gonna go off on a tangent before I end this because I'm probably more talking than I need to do. But people are caught. People are caught in their programming, and because of what they believe, it stops them from being happy. Because people are quick to say what you should not be doing or you should not be doing that, and they don't even think about the logic of it. Like for example, I always say this, but it's crazy. If you were in a bikini on the beach and I'm staring at you, it's appropriate because we've been told that at the beach you can wear bikinis. But if you come to the front door of your house in a bra and panties and a do so, you're like, oh my God, you see me like that? Because you've been taught that you should not do that. So if you've been taught this is what a criminal look like, that's what you think. If you've been taught that this person is evil, or this group of people is evil, this is what you think like. So what I'm trying to tell people is question your programming, question everything, because somebody taught you something that they probably came up with themselves. I can write a book right now and say this is the rule book, and somebody's going to believe that it's gospel when it's just my thoughts, what I think, and it doesn't make me any more wise than anyone else. And you not writing a book doesn't make you less wise or less better. However, what I will say is think about why you feel the way you feel. Think about why you do what you do, and learn to appreciate the beauty of other people, because people are awesome. You are awesome. There are people do messed up things, but seeing the messed up things helps us know what we should not do. That's why we have movies about, I guess I could say horror movies or science fiction movies or drama movies or mystery movies, because we know that there's a big scope of humanity. And it's a movie that what is it called? Man, it's a movie that people talk about now, pedophilia, and it's a movie. I think it's The Wood Carver. Oh, you guys need to see it. It's about a pedophile who's trying to fight pedophilia, and that's crazy. And Kevin Bacon is the star with Kara Sidgwick. And you wouldn't. I don't think. I have a friend of mine said this movie wouldn't be made today, and maybe it would not be. But if you watch the movie, it'll make you have some type of understanding of how people, the emotions or the what do you call it, perversions, or that's another term. I'm trying to think of what it is. Sickness, mental health, how people can really be mentally off. And I try to understand why people do what they do, and there's usually always a reason or a pattern or something that has made somebody into who they are. Sometimes we don't know it, sometimes we do know it, but there's a story behind everything. And before you castrate or cut somebody off or end them, try to understand their story so you at least know why they did what they did. Because that's, to me, that's the most human. Is when you don't have to condone, you don't have to like it. You can really be appalled, but just try to have understanding, because somebody is a hero for one person, and to another person, somebody's a terrorist, and it all depends on the way you see it. For somebody who's come through a system of oppression, fighting the oppressor is it. For somebody else who's not a victim of the system, they were like, why don't you just accept what it is, man? Just fit in. So it is what it is. But all of this is compiled into the beauty of life, and life is awesome, just like you all are. And I had to throw that in there because sometimes what is positive to somebody else may be negative, and me just speaking and saying what I'm saying may be negative to somebody. However, this is what I want from anyone who listens. You are awesome. You are great. I don't want to cause you pain. I don't want to really change you, but I would love to influence the way you think. I would love to change the world. So I guess in contrast, I wouldn't mind changing you, but I don't. I want you to be free to be who you are, do what you do, and life goes on. And hopefully life will continue to go on no matter what we do. I think that there's a better, bigger world. We just need to find a way to connect and get us all there. Learn as much as possible, but always be critical of what you learn, because just because you learned it and it was written in a book doesn't mean that is the absolute truth. And a lot of people try to argue, say there's no such thing as your truth? Well, there is, depending on how you see things. For somebody, abortion is great. For somebody else, they would never do it. And that's what's right for them. I can't tell them how to think. I just say, why do you think like that? And why do you feel the way you feel? A lot of people want to win, and a lot of people don't mind seeing other people lose to win, but they don't realize it. Me, I just want to see everybody win. And I hope that you all have the best life. And I said all I got to say. I've done a little bit too much talking. Have a great day. If you listen to this, much appreciated. If you don't, let me do some shameless self-plug. This is the type of thoughts I put on Patreon. I put it on Patreon even more than I do on YouTube. But I'm gonna start doing like everybody. You want the rest of this, and it'll be on Patreon. I'm joking. That's just, so I can earn $1 and help the world, but help myself too. It is what it is. Have a great day, people. Feel great. If you listen, it's cool. If you don't, much love to you. If you give me a thumbs up, it's great. Thumbs down is great. It is what it is, because a lot of people are begging for thumbs ups and thumbs down. I don't care, because it is what it is. If somebody likes it, they'll say, "Damn, this what Charles said was pretty great." Listen to it. If you don't like it, you'll be like, "Ah, he sucks," and I suck. So I don't know if anybody was like listening, looking at the chat. I didn't check it out. I just want to say this real fast. For everybody who stopped by and listened to me, much love to you. I hope you have a great day. And if you do anything today, just look out and enjoy the universe that is outside of you. Enjoy the world, because we are all connected. And if you learn to love outside yourself, the love inside will come too. So learn to love yourself, learn to love outside yourself, and love life, people. Just love life and have a great one. Much love to you all. All right.